there's two parts of it. One of them was just to give people a really good time, something fun to do on the weekend, and the other side of it was to showcase the independent restaurants in Leeds, which I think nowadays more people are much more kind of aware of, but I think a few years ago people were still very much in the like go to the chain restaurants, get what you know kind of thing. So I just wanted to just educate people on what great independent restaurants we have and showcase them really. Yeah, I think it's learning how to do every single task at once really. You kind of, as well as being the front of the business and kind of the face of it, it's learning how to do all of the marketing and the strategy and the accounting and finance and all of the kind of digital analytics and that sort of thing. So there's areas that I knew already how to do really well and areas I've had to really teach myself. But it's been a great learning experience as well. So it's usually 6 stops, and it's kind of a mixture of different places. So from kind of cosy pubs, I can usually go to like one of the oldest pubs in Leeds, which is nice, and in the winter got a roaring fireplace, to more modern restaurants. I think I've got a quite modern, sustainable, eco-friendly restaurant, which is really cool. To stops in the market as well, which are more kind of shorter standing ones. But it's a bit of a mixture of like a nice sit down for a long time, have a drink one, and quick bites as well. Plenty of food. I don't like people to be hungry by the end of it, so I'll always make sure that everybody's full. I think it's very much seeing it from a local's perspective. I've spent a lot of time and money on eating around Leeds, so I can give people, kind of take them to the best places, but also be able to just answer questions throughout. I try and keep the group sizes smallish, never more than 12 people unless it's someone that's booked it privately. And that way they can just ask me questions as we go along, whether it's kind of my favourite places to go in Leeds or a specific cuisine that they want to eat. So I try and give that a really personal touch to it. A mixture of things to eat all the time. And especially with a lot of the restaurants I go to change their menu every week, so I'm actually just, as part of work and being on the tour, getting to try new things all the time, which is really cool. And then a huge part of it is just the different people that I'm meeting. So many people from all different backgrounds, and they're talking about their jobs and their family and what they're up to, and it's just really nice to meet a huge range of people. I absolutely love that. One thing that's not a new food, but it was new to me quite recently, and it actually goes back to the stop that I said it doesn't have a vegan and vegetarian option, is fresh oysters, which I always thought I would hate and just assumed I didn't like them. And then I tried one from this little oyster place in the market, and now they're one of my favourite foods. In terms of a restaurant, Out, which is in the Corn Exchange, is just, I think, the best place to go for lunch in Leeds. Like a really friendly couple that own it, amazing food, just a really lovely spot. And my favourite is General Place. I love being in the market, whether it's for shopping or eating or just having a little wander around. I think it's, really, really lovely. Compact city. It's got everything you need in terms of like shopping, restaurants and nightlife, but you can walk from one side of the city to the other in less than 10 minutes really. And I love that. It doesn't feel intimidating to explore because you can get around it so easily and things are close together. I like, from both a food and drink and shopping perspective, how much of an independent scene there is and how much everyone's kind of supporting each other as well. There's a few exciting things actually. So as part of the food tours, I offer a self-guided tour as well, where people get an envelope which has got like a map in it and tokens, and they can go to a food tour by themselves, hand over tokens, get the food, etc. It's really cool, which I'm looking to put onto an app later in the year. So there'll still be a physical envelope element to it as well, because I know for kind of gifts, through Uniquely Local, people really enjoy having something physical to hand over to recipient. But there will also be an app, so people can download this app and then follow their phone around to a load of different venues and show a QR code to each restaurant and get food brought over to them. So that's really exciting.